Drop down, smoking high, I am not round. I'm not round, no denying what I got now. I got now, keep an eye out, keep it locked down. Locked down.
Jack up your car, get your car jacked up, wheels off, undo your lid on your brake reservoir, just there, so it's dark, but it is like 3 o'clock in the morning. Next you want to be releasing your handbrake. So what you do is put your ignition on, foot on the brake, and you want to be pressing your handbrake down. Your handbrake will go off, and then you'll hear that noise till your door shuts. Do not start your car. So we'll get on with it. So now the handbrake's released. So next thing to do is I need to undo this bolt here and the one at the back here, and we'll get some light on the job. So it's this one here at the bottom here and the one at the top here, and that is a you see that E12. So we'll crack them open and I'll be back. So once you've got that off, this just pulls out. Then you want to be taking your electronic handbrake off. Do not disconnect the wires, leave the wires all connected. It's a 5mm Allen key. There's a bolt this side and a bolt the other side. Just undo them. So once you got it off, undone the bolts here and here, the whole lock unit will come off. Like I say, leave the wires connected so you don't get no foot up. Just tuck it in your spring out of the way. Then before you push your piston back, because the rears are wind back, you want to get a Allen key. What size is this? This is a 6mm. Just stick it in the back here and turn it clockwise, only about 2 turns. It will release the handbrake so you can squeeze the piston back in. Like I say, it's a wind back, so I've just got a wind back tool. I think they're only about 10-15 quid off eBay or from your local car shop. Pretty cheap really. I have shown on other videos how to do it other ways round, using a G-clamp and so on, but as it is now 3:30, 4 in the morning, I just want to get done, so I'm just using a wind back tool. So now pistons wind back. So the next thing I'm going to move on to is taking the casing off, or taking this off here. Next tool we need is the torque 55. So 55, size 55, and that wants to go in there like that. You want to crack this one open and the one there. That's just to take this housing off here, or the carry case, whatever you want to call it. Let's just undo that, take that off. So yeah, these are on tight, so I'll crack these open and I'll be back. So once you unbolted that and that's off, you want to take your disc off. I've already took mine off. It's just a little screw. Screw it off, give your disc a couple of whacks, your disc will pop off. So what I'll do is I'll give this a quick clean up, then we'll get on rebuilding it. So get to our carry case, disc is on. So with these new brake pads come new clips, so what you want to do, get a flat screwdriver, stick a flat screwdriver underneath and just pop them up. These clips do pop up, just remember how to go. You can see here, these clips go around the outside of these like that. Right, so Old clips off, gave it a quick clean. So as you can see from these clips here, see the little teeth here? They go either side of this here. So hook on like that, and you just push it down, and it just lock into place like that. Do that to all four. Sorry about the camera work, but I forgot my stand. So yeah, you get the gist, and that's how they sit. Some new clips on, just make sure they're pushed in nice and tight. There we go, and do the other side. Right, so as soon as you bolted up your carry case, all your clips are on, disc is on, it's all bolted up nice and tight. Time for pads. So your pads, when you look at your pads here, you got one with a little groove here, and you got the arch here. The arch goes to the back of your caliper, where your piston is, and the little dip bit goes to the front. So we're going to put the clips on here next, so I'll just grab them. Right, these are the clips here. You see that little bit what sticks up here? That goes on like that. So see that little groove there? It sits in there. So like that. That's the back of your pad, and it goes, pushes on. So I'll just push these all on and I'll be back. So there we go. As you can see, there's the back, there's the top. It clips on like that. They're the same on the other side as well. So we'll do the outside one first. Right, see if I can show you this. You see this end here? It pushes in, squeezes in. There. And that's what locks it into here. So you want to push it in like that, and at the bottom, so you're at an angle like that. Then you want to push in and squeeze in at the same time. As you can see, the bottom didn't go in, so just pull it back out. Get the bottom in. There we go. Yeah, so it just pops in like that. Like I say, you've got to put it in at an angle to squeeze these in. Then as you got it in the angle, you squeeze it, just flop it around like that, and it locks it into place. Well, don't lock it, but it squeezes it in, holds it in. Is that the same on the back? So once your pads are all in, time to put your caliper back on. And if you wind your piston back far enough, it should slide on. I don't think I have. I'll just wind it back a bit more and I'll be back. So yeah, next thing is we put it all together. And it's all bolted back up with your 6mm Allen key. Stick it in the back where your handbrake goes into, and just slightly turn it till your disc starts getting tight. I mean, you're just slightly turning each time. You feel that? Oh, that's getting tight, and that was just a slight turn on the Allen key. You want it so it's just a bit firm on that back disc. Too much and it locks it up. And that's about it there. Try a bit more. Yeah, I reckon about there. So next thing is go put the handbrake put the electronic handbrake back on. So I'm going to grab it. I need to fit it. See what it is, you have to keep trying to get it in so it slides in. It may just need a slight turn just so it sits in, you know. So just keep playing with it, just slightly, just take it off, put your Allen key in, just slightly turn it just a bit, just to get this to sit back in. Once you got it to sit in, like I say, it is a bit of a fiddly job to do. Make sure your disc still turns and there's still a bit of bite there. Then all it is put your Allen bolts back in. This is a bit of a tight squeeze. That's why I took it off when I took the caliper off. I took the caliper off, then took that off. It's easy to get off. Just when you put it back on, it takes some time because you got your Allen key in and it's little turns at a time. But you'll get there. So I'll just get this bolted all in. So once everything's back together, I've put my wheels on, it's still on the axles. Make sure your reservoirs are all topped up properly. Put your lid back on. We go back into the car, then you want to put the ignition, put your brakes a couple of times just to get your brake pads back to where it is, your piston to adjust. Start your ignition, then you want to press your handbrake, and there we go. All sorted. Make sure we're out here. Start the car. And that brake is solid. Yeah. So there we go. That's how you do rear brakes and disc on a C4. It is a 2016 plate. Nice looking car. Any questions, please drop a comment. So there we go, that's pads and disc done on the Citroen C4 Picasso, 2016 I think it is. Bit of a pain, but job's done. It does have the electric handbrake. Don't forget to press your pedal before you start the car, just so it brings all your pads and your pistons all back in line and everything before you start it. Then put your handbrake on, drop your car down to the floor, make sure you tighten them wheel nuts. Any problems, please drop us a comment. If you need to know, same, drop a comment. I will try and get back to you ASAP. I'll leave it there. I'm going to go home now, have a shower and go to bed. See you next time. Stay safe.
Take a ride away. Tripping all night and I'm dreaming
of the west side, driving to some place I know, looking like a good day, and I'm feeling